Well, there's one thing I could say. I was pleasantly surprised about this film. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing Satanic Hispanics. So what's this about? Pretty simple premise. This is an anthology series where it's directed by 5 Hispanic directors and it's 5 short stories. Think of this as like the ABCs of death. Think of this as VHS 1, 2, 3, 93, or 97, or like 89. I don't remember which one. There's like 5 VHSs. But think of it like this, where there's a overarching story, but then there's individual stories where someone tells a story with it. And overall, pleasantly surprised. Plenty of gore, plenty of laughs, and some stories were really, really good, while some, it's like, eh. But they use the cheapness of knowing they don't have a budget to their advantage. It is really good, and they use that cheapness to have some laughs with themselves and the audience. So when talking about the positives, the gore is surprisingly good. There's a first short story about, I would say, a Rubik's Cube and like doing weird rituals into a mirror. Some of the gore in that one was really good, practical, and fun. It was a creepy, atmospheric story in that one, and I truly dug that what they were trying to do with this movie. Even though if you break a hand like that, I don't know if you're going to fix your fingers that quickly. Anyway, the next one is a vampire story. Hysterical. That one had me rolling. I mean, there's this one where it's like, with 2 cops dying. I was dying laughing. It was cheap humor, even though cheap humor sounds like, oh, you're making fun of the movie. No, it knew it was cheap and it knew its humor and it's combined them perfectly. Like I said, it's a fun Dracula story and I truly dug that one. The next one tried to go more serious. I want to call it a Goblin one. It was more of like these people like praying to the earth and then ripping her skin off to become a goblin. That one I was kind of confused with what they're trying to go for, because I was just like, I don't know how it really connects. Even, okay, let's be honest. A lot of these don't connect. They connect by deaths that occur in this town and or some relics that this guy is holding. This one with the goblin is about a relic. And even though it was interesting, I just kind of was bored and just like kind of like, what are we actually trying to prove with this story? And it felt like it didn't know when it wanted to end, because it started to go into like Sicario territory of like bodies and walls. So I don't know. I don't know what that one tried to do, but there's always a weakest one. And to me, that's the weakest one of this story. The next one has to do with a hammer. Another hysterical one. I mean, flat out fun. That one I think I had the most fun with. It was a story that it knew it was cheese, and it was really good. And then the final one is how they all connect in El Paso. Really good character design with that one. It started off like with this weird like Slender Man, and it goes to this interesting, like, I want to say Hispanic, I would say like demon god. I don't know what it really is called, or the devil. But what they did with that one and how it's like, you've seen it before where people like turn on each other to like, mind control. But it did a really good job, good effects, practical effects. And it just, even though you knew they didn't have a budget, they did it right with not showing it. So overall, a Satanic Hispanics is a really good film. I was completely shocked. I'm thinking, okay, this is like only playing 3 times this weekend, 1 time a day. While like The Hill gets a full screening, The Replacement Killer, Retirement Plan gets 3, The Inventor gets 2, and what else did I see today? Camp Hideout gets 3 as well. So you're thinking, okay, they don't think this is going to make money. Maybe because it wasn't promoted well enough. But this movie shocked me. It's one of the better Halloween movies that came out this year. And it's actually the best one I've seen yet. So Satanic Hispanics will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futon because at 80%. So let's see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics a 90% with 30 of them. Audience score at 56% with fewer than 50. Critic consensus. A smooth blend of scares and dark humor. Satanic Hispanics is a well-crafted horror anthology whose occasionally jarring tonal shifts are easy to forgive. I actually enjoyed the tonal shifts. So that's why I gave it kind of a 4 out of 5, because one story I just didn't like, but the rest I truly, truly dug. 90, 56, 80. Chase Stock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think is Blue Futon. Hope you Blue Futon. Think of a great day. Now, I don't care what this takes tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now. I love every single one of you. There's nothing better than going into a movie with no expectations and being surprised and pleasant with the experience. All 4 movies that I've seen Friday and Saturday, no trailer watching, so surprises galore.